Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I just finished this latest painting that I call Gangsta Shizz. Nah, kitty's out. Step. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. wasn't even that big. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. I just finished this piece right now. My arms all fucked up. Looks like when I was drunk, but this time I was sober. And, I call this one Gangsta Shizz, because they're all gangsters. And this one wasn't a commission. I just felt like doing it because I actually had some free time. I'm pretty much done with all my commission pieces. So I thought, why not do something that I want? Thank you guys for the support as always. And again, here's my Patreon. If you guys want to see the step-by-step process to this video. Yeah, so this one's a bit more different. I've never done a style like this, so it's a bit, could either be thought of as weird or pretty creative, I don't know. But anyway, catch, and I'm gonna throw it over to Luke.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope everyone's well. It's good to be back, and let's just get straight into the post. Fiancé left me after he found out about my crazy college days. He eventually came back in the middle of the night and we talked until the morning. We both agreed that he needs to distance himself from the relationship while he figures stuff out. He admitted the only thing he cared about was the gangbang, and he told me he couldn't get the visual out of his head. Now this is a second post. In the first post she outlined all the details she did in her college days. I haven't read that, but apparently she's had a gangbang and stuff, so let's keep going. He then told me about a threesome he had in college, which I think is totally made up, and he just wanted to get a rise out of me, but who knows. It just sounds so unbelievable, and it felt like he was trying to get back at me. We did make love before we went to sleep, but it was not good. And by not good, I mean he felt like he was just trying to punish me once again. Everything was weird, from the kissing to the ending, being vague here because this part is probably what got my post deleted the first time. He left in the morning to go stay with his parents, and I haven't seen him since. We still text every day, but it's different. Everything is different, and at this point I'm almost positive that we're not going to get married, and again, at this point I'm okay with that. I know I fucked up and I know I lied, and all I can do is live and learn. As soon as this quarantine ends, I plan on using my work program that helps me find therapists. It's part of my benefits and I've never used it before, and I'm legitimately excited to start working on myself for the future, whatever may happen between me and him. Well, I'm gonna have to quickly read the first post because I need a bit of a background story. So, fiancé found out about my college days. Hasn't talked to me in 3 days. I don't know if this is the end. I've been with my fiancé for 2 years, engaged for 2 months. I can go on and on about how great he is, but I won't waste your time. He's awesome. Him and my sister's boyfriend have gotten really close over the past year, and they talk at least twice a week, whether on the phone or FaceTime or just hanging out with all 4 of us. My sister's been with her boyfriend since high school, so obviously her boyfriend knows me very well as my dating history. Last week, because of the quarantine, we all thought it would be fun to drink and hang out over FaceTime. It was a FaceTime double date and we all had a blast. Laughing, playing drinking games, we all partied for over an hour, and that's when I was over it and decided to leave the party to call my sister directly without the boys in another room. Well, my fiancé and her boyfriend stayed on FaceTime and continued to get drunk together. During this time, my sister's boyfriend goes and tells a bunch of stories about my college days and how many guys I hooked up with. Just so everyone knows, I don't know the actual number. My first 3 years of college was literally one giant party. Without being too descriptive, I admit I was excessive. But at the time, it was just what we did. I was single during that time, and me and my friends did a lot with a lot of guys. Most of them I couldn't even pick out of a lineup. But again, I was in college. Anyways, one of my parties I went to, I ended up hooking with 4 different guys at the same time. My fiancé is handsome as fuck, and I know for a fact he's been with several women. We talk about our past a lot in the beginning of a relationship. I was 100% honest with mine, and I could only assume that he was. After everyone hung up, me and my fiancé were laying in bed about to sleep when he just calmly asked me, "Did you get gangbanged in college?" My response was, "What the fuck? Why would you ask that?" That's when he told me everything that my sister's boyfriend told him. He told me details I'm not even 100% sure are true, again because a bit of a blur. But a lot of the info was accurate, and so I just told him yes, it was one time. He continued asking me questions about the other stuff, but the gangbang thing kept coming up a lot, and he had many questions about it that I answered to the best of my knowledge. Fast forward to Wednesday. Things have been fine and normal on Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, but on Wednesday, radio silence. He hasn't texted me or talked to me in 3 days. The breaking point was tonight when he came home from work and he asked me, "Are you friends with any of the guys on Facebook?" again, not lying to him, I admitted that I was, yes, friends with all of them. He left me a few hours ago, and I have no idea where he is or what he's doing. I'm tempted to call the cops, but I feel like that will just make it worse. I feel like garbage. I fucking hate my sister's boyfriend right now, but maybe it's not even his fault. Maybe I should have been more honest. I'm so lost. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I've never seen him like this before. Is this the end? He refuses to return my calls, texts. Wow, so good to get that bit of context in the background before I read the update post by accident. Yeah, you definitely should have been a bit more honest with him before you guys got engaged. Well, it definitely came back to bite you in the ass, not being honest, but it does sound like you're a changed person and you're past your party days, so... Personally, if my girlfriend or fiance had gotten gangbanged by 4 guys, pretty sure I wouldn't want her to be friends with them on Facebook still. Even if you don't talk, you know, it's just a bit weird. Now, I've done a lot in my past, not going to bring that up, so I'm in no position to have any judgment or call her any names, because, you know, I don't think she's a slut, just because what she did back in the day, she was a bit wild. I'm not in any position to judge, so, and if I call her a slut, that'll make me a bit of a slut, which is probably a little bit true, but that doesn't mean now the husband doesn't think she might be a bit of a slut, even though she doesn't fuck around anymore these days. But, you know, now that he knows all that information of what you got up to in college, had he known before he proposed to you, maybe he would have had an entirely different mindset of you or opinion of you, and he wouldn't have married you. So yeah, it's obviously affected him a little bit. He did mention that he's had a threesome before, so we can't really, you know, hold it against you. He's probably a bit more upset about the fact that you lied about it. I think he's more just taken by surprise about all these new details about his soon-to-be wife, and yeah, maybe it'll blow over in a week or two. But now guys, sometimes telling little white lies can be effective in order not to hurt someone else's feelings, you know, if it doesn't do too much damage to someone personally. But, you know, if someone knows about what you've actually done in the past, why would you lie about it when it's going to come back to haunt you? Yeah, in the future, if he asks about your past, something that you can't change anymore, it's already done, what's done is done, maybe just be a bit more honest. Or if you're gonna lie, make sure no one else knows about what you got up to. So you definitely put yourself in that position by not being honest at the start, and it's probably gonna be a bit hard for him to get the mental image of his wife being turkey slapped by 4 dicks out of his head while he's making love to you, as you'd call it. Anyway, in conclusion, I think you should just apologize for lying and promise you'll never do it again. Remind him that if he's going to want to be with you, then he has no choice but to accept your past and move on from it. Good luck, and I hope it all works out. Thanks guys for tuning in to another video. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Alright, take care. Adios.